Hey Taurus, how's it going? I hope you had a beautiful full moon. So as I was sitting on your energies, I was feeling like you are sinking into your foundation and you are feeling more comfortable in that. So there's a level of security that you have obtained and it's feeling really good. And I'm really feeling like this energy is very vibrant and secure and grounded, and just your overall energy is feeling really abundant right now, so that's great. Also, if you guys are interested in any personal readings, the link for that is in the description box below, and I have also just made my winter collection of candles, so those are out as well. So all right, Taurus, let's see what's really going on for you guys during this period of time. All right, Spirit, what's going on for Taurus? What is going on for Taurus? Okay, we have death and we have surrender, both of these flipped out. So we're going to take it. Perfect for Scorpio season, so you guys are in alignment. And then we have play at the bottom of the deck here. All right, so first of all, we are really sinking into letting things go, letting things die. You know, really kind of diving into the subconscious realms of what do I need to release in order to really step into my full power? Are these thought patterns, emotional patterns that don't serve me? Is this a level of clinging on to old ways of doing things pertaining to money, stability, finances? Whatever this is for you, it is really releasing the old and surrendering to the journey, surrendering to the process, because I feel like you have obtained a level of mastery in one realm, and now Spirit's like, all right, you have done that, now let's step it up, let's have you move into the next journey. And that's absolutely beautiful. I love with the death card that there are butterflies and mushrooms, and there's life also on this skull. So I feel like you guys are starting possibly new creative projects. You are also growing your creative projects instead of, you know, kind of fiddling around with something. I feel like you guys are investing in your creative projects, which that's absolutely beautiful. I love that for you guys. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for Taurus? What else is going on here? Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, let's just do here. I'm just gonna take one, just one, Spirit. I feel like there's all this energy for them. Spirit, what else is going on for Taurus? The life of the party. Yeah, that is that like abundance period and that abundance and that life energy. We just came out of Halloween, so I feel like that is, you know, your excitement period, that is your season. And I also feel like, see all of these skulls in this coffin, this person is like, I am rising from the ashes, bitches. Like, let's go up here and do this thing. Let's have fun, you know, because the past is the past. And then we have the star. Yeah, so you guys are really full, like funneling and fueling things into you right now. And I think you are having a new spark for life. And I think that with this period of Scorpio season and winter coming, I think you guys are going to have a lot of epiphanies, a lot of things coming to you creatively that you can do to really sink further into your journey. Because I think that there's a lot on the precipice for you. And now it's just about refining and retweaking. All right, Spirit, what else is going on here? What else is happening? My Taurus gang, my bull gang, what's up? Fertility. Yep, there's that creativity. All right. And so when we talk about fertility, this is the whole journey of fertility. This doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be physically pregnant, although that may be pertinent for some of you, but this is also allowing the creativity to take place and to germinate and grow. And there's so many steps and phases to allowing this process, to allowing this to come full term. And it is also about being still, and that's where this winter time is allowing you that to refine or retweak, or to sit still in the allowing that creative flow to come forward without necessarily having to take the action. Although there is a point in time for that, but now I feel like you are really starting to have new ideas fire off. I'm also hearing about collaborations coming up. Once you are really fully into your power, you are going to be, the life of the party. You are steering the ship. Firm foundation. What did I say in the beginning? Firm foundation. Yeah, you guys are really working on your foundation, and you're noticing what has helped you get to where you are. And now I think that there's a period of like, does this serve me still? Can I keep this, or do I need to surrender and let it go for a new period or new thing to come to me, which is absolutely beautiful. That is life. That's taking that journey, and you are allowing the process to come forward. All right, Spirit, we're going to do a little Celtic cross for you guys today. Spirit, what is happening for my bull gang? Bull gang. Cool. All right. Yep. You guys are really focusing on what is working. Ooh, I love this already. Okay. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, definitely a level of patience and trusting that the divine is steering you where you need to go. All right. What is in front? Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Spirit, what energies? Okay. Your environment. Going on here. Wonderful. And the outcome. What is the outcome for my bull gang? Get that King of Pentacles for the outcome. Love this. Cool. Yep. Okay. Right now, 4 swords, resting, mending that heart space, really taking that time to sit, rest, and recover, resting the mind, resting the spirit, resting the heart. So with your central, what's going on in your field, you have the 4 of Wands crossed by the Fool. This is absolutely beautiful. So I really feel like this is taking a chance on your success, taking a chance on what it is that you want to, do in your daily life. And with the Fool here, this is also like, you can see here that in the light seers, they're still kind of holding on to the past, but more so leaning towards the future, leaning towards that activation. And with the amethyst here, it is all about that third eye. I think you guys are really getting a lot of pings, and you're trusting that part that Spirit's like, all right, we have done the work. Now, are you going to trust us for this next movement forward? Even if the journey doesn't, produce fruit right away, I'm getting really big investment energy. And I do see here in the King of Pentacles is all about investing. He is like, really making sure he's done the work. He has thrown money at investments. He has really sat and cultivated his home, his house, his relationships. And now he's able to just sit in his abundance. So what lies in the past is the devil. So this is really, I'm getting really big like attachment energy, feeling like you are attached to a certain mind frame, a certain way of doing things, a certain way you either make money or even in relationships. I really think that you guys have graduated to the next level though. You have noticed where these attachments are keeping you chained, keeping you bound. And now I think that you guys have really done the work to say, no more, I'm done with that. And it is really looking at yourself and seeing where you have been playing or where you have keeping yourself small and keeping yourself stagnant. And that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot to really look at yourself and be like, I'm the one who is, staying here because of X, Y, and Z, whether it's a person, whether it is, again, about money, whatever it is for you. But I think you guys have had a lot of transparency and you've done a lot of healing. So in your subconscious, this is the Temperance. So there is a level of being still, being patient, and continuing to put in the work. And this is also about alchemy. This is total creative energy. And I think you guys are feeling like you're in a good period where you are finally able to nurture yourself. And because you have built a firm foundation, now you are allowing the pieces to come together. You're now sinking into, you're not focusing so much on the scarcity or the lack. You're no longer in survival mode. Now you are allowing yourself to trust other people, and you are allowing yourself to really allow more abundance into your field without resisting it. And that is absolutely beautiful. And in what lies in front of you is the Three of Wands. So this really is about this next new chapter, a new adventure. I feel like some of you may be moving. You may be moving towards either somebody, or you are moving locations. This is stepping into the unknown, stepping into uncharted waters, and you are not staying bound where you are familiar. Now you trust yourself and you trust your guides to be like, okay, this has served me. Now it's time for me to pack up and to move forward. And I love that. That's beautiful. So yourself, you have the Seven of Wands in reversed. So I think you guys are letting down your guard. You're letting down your protective bubble, because I feel like you've had to put that up for some time due to circumstances, whatever environments that you have been in. Now you are softening the edges, and that is amazing. Your environment, Three of Cups. You are surrounded by people who love you, who really want to see you succeed and want to help you elevate. And this is because you have done the work, because you have really sat with yourself and, have been like, all right, I want to attract like-minded people who are, really going to push me to thrive. And then hopes and fears, we have the Lovers, and we have the outcome, again, the King of Pentacles. So hopes and fears, I'm getting two different scenarios with this. So Lovers is also a choice. So I feel like you may be fearing making some sort of choice that is going to call you to get uncomfortable. It's going to throw you into uncharted waters. Or you are fearing getting together with somebody because of past hurts, past relationships. But Spirit is really asking you to surrender to the old ways, which includes fear. Drop the fear and go towards what feels good for your heart. Go towards the things that feel good and healthy for you, and releasing self-sabotage. Because I feel like you guys have been in cycles where you have been choosing people, circumstances, and things that reflect the old way, the old person who you used to be, because it's comfortable. But now something is coming in that is going to ask you, are you going to repeat the same cycle, or are you going to take this and elevate? You have to get uncomfortable in order to move into new territory. And I know you earth signs are, you like to stay in your comfortability, you like to stay in the home and be cozy. I totally get that. But now it's really asking you to take a chance, take a leap. And then we have the King of Pentacles. This is daddy. Like, this is like, he has worked for his coin. He has done the work. And this is the outcome for you guys. So if you do take this new venture, this new risk, it's going to pay off. You're going to have a fruitful investment, but you have to also enjoy the journey. Don't go into this thinking you're going to have everything tomorrow, because that's not what it's going to be. But it is really about allowing yourself to trust in you and trust in others. All right, Spirit, we're going to do some goddess stuff. Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Yeah, so this is really switching up your environment. And I was totally getting that with the Three of Wands here. So really sinking into the home, and if there is something that needs to be shifted in the home, look at that and feel into, okay, can I do some cleaning? Is there somebody living in the home that I can have a conversation with, that we need to adjust? Whatever that is for you, really take a look at that. All right, goddesses, can I get one more? Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Yes, perfect. Again, this is about how you have done the work. You have laid the foundation, and now you are about to be moving into a different, new, thriving environment is what I'm feeling. All right, we have true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I love this. Yeah. You're finding people who are giving back to you because they genuinely care about you and your well-being. And I think that you have been in a level of just survival mode and either working and grinding and not even thinking about the love part. But now it's like, you sink deeper and allow yourself to receive without resistance, because that is also pertinent to your blessings and your abundance. All right, Spirit, can I get some advice for my Tauruses, my Taurians? What advice is here? Create. What are you guys creating? Please drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you are building. Yeah, so creating and really starting to do your own thing and really connecting to that creative spark, that sacral chakra energy. I'm seeing a lot of orange, a lot of yellow. So really taking a look at the sacral chakra. All right, we have detach. You're being asked to detach from something you've been holding on to. That's that attachment energy. Yeah. Allowing yourself to move away from the familiar, of the things that have felt painful or have made you sink into somebody who you no longer are. This is about moving away from that. And this could be about patterns too. Looking at patterns that you hold, or patterns that are easy for you to cling on to, and releasing them. That's that devil energy. Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes or food. You guys are the masters at that. So really making sure you're comfortable and allowing you to have that Four of Swords energy and just rest and be in your luxurious receiving mode. It is Empress mode. And then we have it's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. Yeah, take the leap. It's time. It's time for you to move into your fullest expression, whatever that is. And I think you're going to meet new people along the way who want to help you, who want to also invest in this vision that you have for yourself. But in order to do that, you have to make uncomfortable changes. You have to do something different that you haven't done before. And because you have laid that firm foundation, you're able to make those moves and you're able to carry yourself through into this brand new, I'm seeing a rainbow now, this brand new portal of abundance and love and prosperity and being the King of Pentacles that you have worked so hard to be. So, all right, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, Bull Gang. I hope to see you on the next one. And please share, subscribe if these messages are pinging for you. But otherwise, I'll see you on the other side. Blessed be. Bye.